I'm Jeremy Osterberger here with BIC Magazine. I'm at AkzoNobel International Paint. We're at the Downstream Conference 2019. I'm here with Ian Rowell. Ian, how are we doing today?
Great, nice day. Not too hot. Weather's okay.
Here in Texas, that's a common problem.
Well, with a cold front coming in, it's just still a nice day.
So, Ian, for folks that don't know you, talk a little bit about your responsibilities at AkzoNobel.
I'm the global segment manager, Downstream Oil and Gas. So I've got responsibility for the products and services that we offer globally for that part of the oil and gas industry.
Great. And Ian, how long have you been with the company?
33 years, 34 years, somewhere around about that.
30-something.
Yeah.
So, Ian, what's new at AkzoNobel?
We're very excited at the moment. We're introducing our severity assessment services for fire protection. It's a service that we'll be offering to the oil and gas industry, particularly for the myriad of plants that exist around the world. As we know, fire protection is an important part of the industry. It's designed to provide protection to the structure in the event of a fire. Oil and gas fires are hot and very intense. Over the years, the steel has been protected by a number of different solutions, and with some of our plants, some of the oldest plant in the world in our industries, it was opened in 1860. The oldest plant in North America was the 1890s. So there's a lot of fire protection in all these structures, and that's been there for a lot of years.
So let's get into this severity assessment survey. What led to the reasoning behind that? Why did y'all decide to produce this?
Yeah, with our Chartec brand, which is used to provide fire protection for new construction, particularly in the upstream arena, but increasingly in the downstream arena. 45 years of examining the effects of fire on structures and decades of walking around plants and observing the type of defects we see in coatings. And we also notice that there is defects in the fire protection systems. Owners have maintenance programs, they maintain their fire protection, but we realized over the years that they've taken a very qualitative approach. They've been able to say, we have a defect, let's repair it. But as we looked into that, there was no real data behind what they're doing. So we decided to use our years of experience and develop data to take a quantifiable approach.
Great. So Ian, when you capture all this data, what will you do with it?
If you take a structure and somebody's developed a maintenance program, they're working on the plants, they're regularly repairing the fire protection against what they see. So they're using the maintenance dollars in a very visual way against a program. What we've done over the last couple of years is been able to take and simulate the type of fire protection on structures, concrete, lightweight, cementitious, and other materials, build in the defects we see on plants, and run fire tests in our facilities and start collecting the data on heat transfer, how the heat gets in the structure. From there, we've been able to look and say certain defects will give a certain effect, other defects will give a different effect. So that when we do a severity assessment and see the type of defects that are there, we can build them into a quantitative view of how that structure will perform in a fire. So we've given people the evidence using this big data of how they can effectively tailor and develop their maintenance programs, effectively use their maintenance dollars.
So Ian, I'm going to change things up a bit. Let's get personal. So for folks that don't know you real well, Ian, talk a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I've grown up in Northern England. One of the things that was been very much part of my life is sport. My father played sport. My uncle played sport for my favourite football team, Sunderland. So sport's been part of my life. But the bit of sport I really like is cricket. Now, living in North America here for the best part of 30 years now, I'll have a conversation with topic about cricket. They know nothing about it. So I spend the next 15 minutes saying baseball came from cricket and this is how I can prove it to you. And that takes about an hour to explain. So it's always a good conversation to have.
Fantastic. Yeah, so our cricket team is the Astros. So.
Absolutely. And I can tell you exactly where they came from.
Well, Ian, we really appreciate your time. Enjoyed our conversation. Wish you all the best. Again, we're here at the Downstream Conference 2019, joined with AkzoNobel and International Paint Brand. So thank you so much. And for more videos, visit bicmagazine.com.